Welcome everyone, it's Enricojenko, Blueprint for Daily Income. I'd like to welcome you again. Always great to have you as we continue along in the quest. I was reading some nice information here. I thought I would share it. It's about getting congruent or imbalance, I guess you call, about money. Sounded good. Talks about anytime you spend money, line up with that decision. So anytime you spend money, line up with that decision. It says there's nothing worse than making a decision than pulling back from it emotionally and vibrationally. An example would be spending money you don't feel good about spending, like on a purchase that you immediately regret. That's what they call buyer's remorse. Even if you do have to spend money on something like bills, you need to consciously decide to feel good about spending that money. Why? Because when you feel about something, you won't be focused on what's being taken from you or focused on lack of money. Wow, that's powerful right there, right? So when you go and pay your bill, you feel good about it. Like, I got that paid. That's done. That's one less headache, right? And let's go on. Let's see. You can't do something that you think will detract from your abundance and attract abundance into your life and maintain wealth. So it says you can't do those two things. You can't do something that you think will detract from you getting money and attract money into your life. You can't. They don't sit the same place. They can't occupy the same space. Wow. Very familiar. It says just like you can't eat something that you think will make you fat and get thin. You can't use your money on something that you think is detracting from your abundance and attract more abundance and wealth into your life. It's a vibrational contradiction. By feeling guilt or buyer's remorse and not lining up with the purchase you made, you are quite literally preventing money and abundance from flowing into your life. Buyer's remorse is a focus on lack. If you truly felt financial abundance, there would be no need to ever feel buyer's remorse. Wow, that's a nice little piece right there. I'm just gonna kind of leave you with that, because when you think about it, while you out there buying your solo ads and your other advertisement and promotional materials, if you're doing that and thinking like, well, why am I doing this? It's not going to do anything. With that type of mentality, it's not going to work, even though you're beginning to have some action, even though you're beginning to do the action. You got to do the action with a level of energy and emotion. You got to have that energy in motion. So it's all about picking up the pace, raising the level. That's why all the songs, it's about turning it all the way up, level up. It's about growing. It's about growth. You see, it's about progression. Wow. And your thoughts are at the root of it. Wow, that's pretty good stuff right there. I like that. I hope you get some value out of that also. This mindset stuff is big. I always go back and I listen to a lot of Ray Higdon stuff because he's a network marketer, but been through you know the stories, and his stories is just like many of the other stories, but he's big on mindset, and I always feel that if you're not at the income level you want to be at, and someone that's on that level tells you to, hey, just try this, man, you got to kind of give it a shot. You got to kind of give it a shot. So at this particular juncture, if you working on your online business and you still going through, you're still in the negative, you might want to start just turning up the dial a little bit. Pay attention, because it's rough when you're a conversion virgin, right? Conversion virgin. You ain't never had a sale before. You never been wet with the passive income juice. Never been splashed in the little residuals. So make fun. We have fun, but it's all about definitely staying motivated every day with the cause. Just ordered some more traffic. Let that run in shortly. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. We want to talk about some marketing. Love to chew the fat with you. Let me know. All right? enricojenko.info or Facebook, right? Enrico Jenko. See you in a minute.